Well, there we are. Okay, we're just getting stuff set up here. Hopefully you can't hear my dishwasher too loud in the background. Do some more speed drawings today. I think we're going to do a vertical stream for an hour, and then we'll stick around for a little bit of a Twitch after party where we can just chat, talk, look at art. But first, we'll start off with some drawing in vertical land. Okay, so how we do this? We want to pull this out. We could put it back. Here. How did we do it last time? Oh well. It's fine right there. Alright, and then what we need to do is go find the vertical stream, which doesn't quite exist yet, but it will in about 30 seconds. Okay, so here goes nothing. Hey, what's up, guys? We're live. All right, so let me fish for that vertical. And then we'll pop that vertical chat into the let's do pop this chat. All right, did that work? Did that work? There we go. Boom. Look to the future. Stream starts soon. Let's even pull the schedule. There we go. Oh, there's a schedule on this one still. Talk about these bad boys. Sorry, I'm just trying to get the stream ready on both Twitch and YouTube. So I'm just trying to make sure we got the chat on both. How are y'all tonight? We're gonna give it a second, see if we can get some people to show up and hang out with us. Maybe we could do some drawings. Saturdays are always funny days to stream because sometimes there's a lot of people hanging out on Saturdays, and sometimes ain't nobody hanging out on Saturday. We'll give it a second, see what happens. Hi, Amelia. How are you? Thank you for coming hang out. How are you today? What's up, Wolfman? How are you? Nice to see you. How was your birthday? Arctic says, friend finally got free time after 8 months straight of overwork. Well, that's good. Are you done with school, Wolfman? What you been working on? Any new art? Hang in there. Is your new year the same as our new year here in America? Amelia, how was your day? What are you up to? Wolfman, the birthday boy. What's up, Flag? Nice to see you. How are you? How have you been? What's new? It's good on drawings. Amelia says, mess, good. I'm doing drawings of Bagugo. Wolfie. Hello, Wolfie, Flag says. Flag, do you know who Bagugo is? Amelia on the YouTube chat says she's drawing. Did you? I can't remember if it was Amelia. Sounds like a character you would know. Tell me a little bit about this character, Amelia. Wolfman says I got a new little animation in the works, but not enough to show at the moment. But you can always post it in the Discord. I think we're gonna do some drawing here for about an hour, and then to have a little after party on Twitch where we'll just do some hanging out, chatting, and looking at art. All right, we gotta find something to draw. About orchestral musicians. Or just what if I drew just like people on the street? No, I think the jazz, blues stuff was really hitting for me. Anybody wants to make some requests, that's fine. Why not draw food? I could draw food. Mostly because food doesn't move. I'm trying to look at something that has some like friction in it, you know, some motion, some rhythm, some. That's mostly why I'm not doing food. Amelia, do me a favor and will you like the stream? He's a very explosive guy, literally. Draw a food fight. Oh, there you go. Well, it was an anamorphization of a hot dog, Flag. So there's a difference there, because like you were alive in a hot dog suit. Thank you, Amelia. Amelia, did you join the Discord and share some of your art in there, or did you say that you didn't have a Discord? I was having fun drawing cowboys yesterday. We might have to do some more of those today. Draw the opposite of a human. What's the opposite of a human? Animal? Here, I can link you to the Discord. Like this. Do you have a Discord, Amelia? I'll link it right here. But some of the artists in the chat can check out your art. Well, all humans are animals, aren't they? Okay, so what's the opposite of a human? A food? Well, I gotta figure it out. All right, well let's get a drawing in here real quick. Okay, something like this. All right. Okay. Okay, something like that. You down with that? Okay. Right, alright. Maybe we there's a chance we've drawn this one before, but you know what? It's what it is. What do we think? Is that a pretty good start? It's all good to me. Let's zoom in. Well, thanks for stopping by, Wolfman. Think about what makes the thing human, then do the opposite. Well, you tell me. Tell me. Boom, 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 boom. Okay, alright. Sorry I'm not chatting. I'm just thinking. Drawing. It came out pretty literally this time, kinda. Okay. That, and then I think this is where the hand is. Something like that. We'll have another hand here. Not trying to take anything too literally, just kind of. So let's call it metaphorically. Alright. So that's not too bad of a start there, right? Can we see something popping? Something we can see? Yeah, that looks good. Thanks, Amelia. Alright, it's not too bad of a start here. Alright, let's find some shadows. Here, something like that. Some shadows up here. Something like that. Something like this. Side. These aren't shadows, but dark color here. And some shadows down here. Finger, something like that, maybe. Not a terrible start. Alright. What's up, Josh? How you doing, man? How you been? What's been how's life? How's the new guitar treating you? I wanna hear it. I wanna hear some recordings. How you been? What's been up? Speaking of guitar, I'm working on a guitar, man, right here. Like a dream, huh? Well, that's what I like to hear. What I like to hear. You'll be recording it soon? Well, I can't wait to hear it. What else has been up with you? Blame yourself? What's new? So I'm just gonna find some highlights and pop them in here. Not exactly sure if I'm putting all the highlights in the right places, but you know, it's art. So it doesn't matter. We do what we want in art, right? There are no rules. Are no rules. What's up, Husker? Can you do angel dust from HH? Can you give me a subscribe? I definitely can. Did you hear that, Flag? We have a user in Twitch who loves HH. Husker Dust, are you a artist yourself? Flag says, hey, another Has-Been Hotel fan. Yep. You found your community, Husker. Give us a subscribe and I'll give it a shot. We'll do some requests towards the end of the stream, but only if you subscribe. Only if you subscribe. So that's the rules. If you subscribe, I'll take a request. But not till the end of the stream. Oh. Need to bring this down. How about Bakaj from MHA? How about Baku? Oh, I can't say it. Bakugo. I'm drawing Radio Apple, so yippee. Get him caught up, Flag, and educate me on who Bagugo from MHA is. Amelia Husker, y'all meet Flag Nightstar. She's one of the moderators over on Twitch. She's a longtime friend of ours here in the community. Y'all seem to be friends already. Y'all have you are gonna be very fast friends. Right, so we're doing some scribbling here. If you're wondering what the heck I'm doing, the kind of a style of drawing where I don't have to be too critical of what I'm doing. I'm just kind of having fun and enjoying the drawing is kind of the goal rather than like making it look super realistic or perfect. We just want it to be um stress free, you know? And sometimes it's a difficult process to draw and not engulf yourself with stress. But you know, we have so many different parts of our lives where we're stressed out. So let's find the parts of our lives where we can kind of cultivate relaxation. And you know, I hate to think that people are out there wanting to draw, and as soon as they start drawing, it doesn't look perfect. And because it doesn't look perfect, they get angry and frustrated, and they stop drawing. And I hate that because so much of art is not about, you know, drawing the perfect drawing. It's just about expressing yourself and having fun and drawing a nice assortment of lines and shadows and highlights. So I just want to remind you, like, when we're here and we're drawing, we're just having fun, you know, and that's the goal. The goal is not realism, the goal is relaxation and fun and playing, you know. It's not about having the perfect drawing, it's about having the drawing that was the most fun to do, you know. There's certain lines I like to draw with that are really fun, so I try to just use those lines over and over, you know. And I try to think of line making kind of like writing your signature, where you want all the lines to be fun to do in a way that sometimes it's fun to write your own signature in a way, you know. So I try to think about things like that. Like what is the most relaxing, easiest, fun way to put a line down? And then put a line down in that way. And maybe focus more on some of the things that are fun and exciting and less on the things that are stressful. Does that make any sense? Let's bring in some just a little bit more contrast in some of these areas. The guy did not have, you know, because we want the viewer's eyes to be here. So something like this. Okay, I think we're done. I think that's our first drawing of the night. What do you think? What's up, Scoop? Nice to see you. Blame Yourself says Bagugo is the man. We got all kind of like minds in the community. Scoop, what's up, my dude? How you been? Nice to see you again. All right, here's our first drawing. What do we think? You want to see a close up? You want to see it at some different angles? What do we think? Fun, 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 fun. Sorry, we got a couple cameras here. I'm just trying to make sure they all get to see it a little bit. See some of the chaos here. Scoop says he loves it. Thank you. All right, that's the first one of the night, y'all. The first one of the night, y'all. All right, let's see what else we can do. Is it bad that I just want to draw guitar players? Jazz. Maybe because I write blues. Here's another fun one. Okay, maybe we can do this. See how this works out. You're drawing Deku right now. DEKU. Teaser track going in the Discord. Did you use the new guitar on the new teaser track, Josh? Guitar is never a bad thing. True. They're just fun to draw. I'm having fun drawing guitars, but we're gonna do a saxophone this time. I do a lot of saxophones too. If you're in the YouTube, be sure to subscribe. If you're in the Twitch, check out the YouTube. If you're in the YouTube, check out the Twitch. Vice versa. We got a horizontal stream as well. If you're on YouTube and you want to check out the horizontal stream, there's one on YouTube, there's one on Twitch. Tune in for the experience. All right, I think we're done. Moving on. Another one. Had fun doing the rodeo guys. I do some more rodeo drawings tonight. I don't know if y'all saw any of my rodeo drawings on the Twitch. Oh yeah, y'all did. All right, let's do another one. Let's do another one. All right, so okay, something like that. Something like that. Okay. Oh. That. Okay. Like that. Okay, so that means it's gonna go more like this. Okay. Okay, something like that to get started. It's not a bad start. Can you see it yet? Can you dig it? All right, let's get in there. I really need to learn all these anime characters all these artists like these days. I'm a bit of a guy of the classics. When I say classics, I don't mean anime. I mean like classics like Matisse, Picasso, Dali. This is what I mean by classics. This horn. Oh, they always have so many things, dude. Crazy. Horns have so many knobs and stuff. Like, it's crazy to think about what it must take to play a horn. Okay, alright. So I just wanted to make some more decisions here. I feel like every time we're here drawing, like I learn a little bit more about like this process You know, when you rush yourself um, for fun. But I learn some different stuff every time. I think that's kind of fun. It's getting better, and then over time, like you do get better, even if you're not rushing yourself, you're not pressuring yourself. Um, you'll get better. I think that's kind of fun, being able to just kind of squiggle a line down here like this, and just over time you get better at squiggling a line. You know. Right. Find some shadows. Shadow under his arm right here. My favorite piece of charcoal. I knew what kind of charcoal this was. I have a box of just like random chunks of charcoal that I've collected over the years, and not not sure what brand or style this particular one is, but I like it. I'm just trying to find some spots in the drawing where there are shadows and drawing them, but I'm also not being hypercritical. Like if I'm drawing a shadow and it's not exactly in the right place, um, I'm okay with it, you know? If I go to like draw a shadow where I see like an arm on the photograph I'm looking at, and I get here and that line is not there, oh well. We'll put the shadow down anyway. All right, let's see what we can do here. I learned recently, sometimes I don't like to smudge it all, like maybe leave some unsmudged areas. Yeah, something like that. We can get out of kind of looking sideways here. Like that, maybe. But I wasn't gonna smudge everything, but then I'm going back and smudging everything. Well, all right. So let's find some highlights now. All right. So let's start with the top of his hand here. What we think are fingers. Could be your fingers. We got some nice highlights along this horn. Maybe I'm gonna use my other eraser for those highlights. A little sharper. Something like that. We have a bunch of little knobs and things here, so try to iterate that using my eraser here. Okay, all right. I got a real bright highlight here. Something like that. And I'm playing by the same rules. If I go to put a highlight here and I've made a mistake and I can't find where to put the highlight, maybe I just put it in the wrong place or I just skip it. But one thing I don't do is stress about it. I just let it go, whatever way it's gonna go, you know. If you're on the YouTube, do me a favor, be sure and subscribe or check out the Twitch if you're on YouTube, or check out the YouTube if you're on Twitch. We also have a vertical stream. Do me a favor, like the stream and subscribe. If you want a request, give us a request. Blues man's wearing a hat. Okay, we're still hunting highlights. Cheek right there. Down what his nose must be. Something like that. Across his cheek. Maybe like that. He got a little spot here under his mouth. Got like a highlight here under his neck, like a little collar thing there. Got like a highlight here, something like that. On his hat, feels like the rim has got like a highlight back here. Tapers off to a shadow towards the front. Kind of have a similar thing going here. Something like that. Let's get the shape of this hat right, because it's really like kind of like a Kangol hat, maybe we say. Something like that, which means they use an eraser for the eraser's for, and like let's just kind of hide some of these lines here. Doing a little erasing. All right, be sure to like and subscribe, like the stream, and subscribe to the YouTube channel. It sure helps me a lot. Okay, so let's add some dark spots here to really give our guys and gals and non-binary pals something to focus on when they're looking at our picture. Wherever you put the highest contrast in your image is where the person viewing it's going to focus. You want them to look at the eyes and the hands in this particular drawing, so we'll put a little extra highlights, shadows there. Call it a day. I feel like the light's kind of coming from back here. Something like that. What do we think? Too bad. All right, that's drawing number 2. Scoop says hi. Scoop says he loves it. Thanks, Scoop. Drawing number 2. You want to see some details? Right. Get a sip of something real quick. Woo! Delicious. So yeah, be sure and subscribe if you're in the chat. If you want to make a request, let me know. Look through some of the drawings we've done here today. You know what we might do for the rest? Let's do faces. I've been doing figures, and we can still do some figures. I'm gonna do a couple faces. How much time? We've got about 30 more minutes. We'll do some faces and some cowboys, maybe. Jazz guy playing his horn upside down. Violin. Trumpet. Guitar. Another horn. Another guitar. Another horn. Here's a guy riding a bull. Here's another guy riding a bull. Here's a guitar. Here's our first drawing of the day today. Here's the one we just did. All right, let's do another one. All right, so we're gonna do some faces, I think. All right, let's see what we can do. Let me sharpen my pencils. Scoop, you remembered them, huh? Well, let's make some more memory. Okay, all right. What do we think about that? We're doing a portrait, by the way, not just a person. We're doing a portrait. So, you see a face in there yet? All right, all right. Okay, what do we think? We seeing something yet? Too much. Let's see what we can do. Yeah, like I put too many lines down on that first step, but let's see what happens now. All right, all right. What do we think? Are we seeing anything yet? Let's bring it back. Let's bring it back. Can I save this drawing? Find out. That's the process. That's the process. Oh, some even darker areas, maybe. I think that my favorite piece of charcoal is about to break. All right. Okay, all right. So now let's bring an eraser here and start bringing out some highlight. What do y'all think? How are we doing? It's not too bad. Not too bad. A lot of lines there. We put a lot of pigment down on this piece of paper. Usually don't work that much. There's a balance between doing just enough and overworking it. Do me a favor if you're hanging out in the chat. Please subscribe to the channel, like the stream, and get some more friends here in the community. So yeah, subscribe, like the stream, comment. You have a request you want? We got a couple has-been hotel requests so far. Might be doing those towards the end of the stream. We're also going to have a little bit of a VIP after party on Twitch if y'all want to come hang out on the Twitch. Sweet boy. Kitty cat's begging for food. Kitty cat, come say hey to the stream. Sorry, had to feed the kitty cat. All right, where were we? Okay, adding highlights. Adding highlight. Back here, maybe like a shoulder here. That. Yeah, like deepen some kind of pupil here. Something deep, dark black like that. Needs to be a little higher. Close enough. Okay. Something like that, maybe. Light's coming from this direction. Add a little bit of a highlight here in these eyes. I think that's it. I don't want to overwork it. You put too much into it on the style of this art, and I think that's it. That's a face. What do y'all think? Name it. Anybody want to name it? What's up, Flag? Flag's still watching. Well, thanks. It's always nice to hear that you are hanging out. I appreciate it. We're gonna stream for another 20 minutes. Let's do another face. Let's do another face. All right, y'all ready? We're gonna do another two-hander. Old school style. These are always fun for me. Done them so many times. Kind of like cheating. All right. That. There. Like that. That just came out. Something like that. Good enough. What do y'all think? You see a face in there, or is that just pure chaos? A little bit of both, maybe. It's okay. We do what we want here. It's all art. All right, let's just keep moving. Trust the process. Draw a husk. Is this a request? Y'all always asking for things I have no idea what they are. Sorry, I'm not cool enough to know all y'all's characters. But spend a lot of times working on these guys. So hard to learn about the new ones. All right, I'm kind of liking the shape of this guy here. That's kind of fun, right? That's enjoyable. Draw a husk. Husk is also from Has Been Hotel. Did you subscribe? Oh, that's Amelia. Been subscribed. All right, I could probably do one of these requests. So we had a couple Has Been Hotel requests. If we want to like narrow it down to one, I could do a Has Been drawing. But honestly, if y'all want to see Has Been drawings, y'all need to talk to Flag Nightstar. Did y'all join the Twitch or join the Discord? Because Flag, they have 100 Has Been Hotel drawings. Also, she does Has Been Hotel fan fiction. So if you want to see some Has Been Hotel fan fiction, get that information from Flag. All right, so let's find some highlights here. Maybe here, maybe here. Who knows what the answers are? There's no right and wrong. It's just art. That's what we're doing. Let's just find some highlights. Kind of like this one. This one's coming out pretty good. Let's not mess it up. Okay, something like that. Maybe like this. Well, I don't think we need to push this one too far. Kind of like it. Kind of iterate this eye here the best I can. That way we can come back with our highlight here and really kind of wake it up a little bit. Some personality. In that same thought process, let's deepen this shadow here and here. Here. Something like that. All right, I think it's done. What do we think? What do we think? Yeah, post some Has Been Heart on my blue sky every day, mainly on how do I get to your blue sky? All right, great, perfect. Has been hotel. Connect. Done. Yeah, nobody's gonna do has been hotel like flag is. Not just drawings, but also the what's it called? The fan fiction, baby. All right, what do you want to see next? Here's some details. Whoops. Here's some details. If you're asking me, yes, I do shorts. Flag does not. So what do we think? What do y'all liking better, the faces or the figures? Also, if you're on the vertical, I hate to keep harping, but be sure and subscribe. I'm trying to get up to 1,000, and we're not even close. So give me a subscribe, please. That would be wonderful. All right, we just got a couple more drawings. Let me see what we got. Everybody loves this has-been hotel. I can't believe y'all got me about to draw a has-been hotel character. Is that really what we're about to do? Thing is I'm not going to be as good at this as y'all are. Y'all want to see it like in my crazy style? Amelia says she likes the faces better. Okay, let's do another face then. Don't forget to like and subscribe. If you're on the Twitch, check out the YouTube. If you're on the YouTube, check out the Twitch. We got a vertical stream and a horizontal stream going. We are restreaming, baby. Yes, we are. All right, so we'll do one more face and then we'll do a has-been hotel drawing. You want me to do just a face? Or the whole, do we want to see me do a portrait of Husk? Or do we want to see me do a figure of Husk? We'll do one more regular face and then we'll do a has-been hotel drawing, but you'll have to tell me whether we're doing the full figure or whether we're doing just a portrait. All right, but right now we're going to do another portrait face. Let's cook, baby. Okay. Okay. All right. And I'm discovering the drawing with y'all. So, like, I'm seeing it for the first time at the same time you're seeing it for the first time? So it's like, I'm surprised at what it looks like, just like you are, you know? My easel's falling apart. What do we think? We can definitely see a face here, huh? So Amelia says she wants to see a has-been hotel portrait. All right, we can do that. We can do that, I think. We'll do that next. All right. So we're just finding some shadows here. Maybe trying to reiterate some of the shape. Let's forget eyebrows. What they say about eyebrows. Eyebrows are the windows to the... That's not what they say. Eyebrows frame the face. The eyes are the windows into your kitchen. Something like that. The eyes are the windows to your kitchen. Right? All right, so let's find some shadows here. Forget we don't have a reference. We're just making it up as we go along this time. For a second there, I was wondering where my reference was, but we don't have one. All right, I think we got another face there. Ta-da! I could just stop here, huh? Just be done. But no, let's go further. Why not? Bring out some kind of middle ground gray area. Hey, sweet boy. It might be cool to leave some area not scrubbed. Let's leave this side maybe without any rubbing. Okay, kitty. Gotta let the kitty cat outside into the lovely weather. Okay, so here we go. We have begun. Okay, so let's try to find some more of those highlights again that we lost in the smudging. The great smudging of 2020. What year is it? Let's not count what year it is. Let's not worry about what year it is. Okay, so I don't want to go too detailed. I want to keep it loose. But let's find this pupil. Y'all know what I like to do that. On a real dark area here, real dark areas here, dark here. Just bringing up the contrast and some places to focus. And let's find our highlight. All right. Voila. I like this one. I think this one came out pretty good. What do you think? Yeah, I like this one. I like drawing faces. They're fun. They're easy. It's fun to see them come together out of just scribbles. You know? One of my favorites of the night, I think. Amelia Bedelia says she loves it. Thanks, Amelia. All right. All right, so moving on, but we decided the new drawing, we wanted to do a portrait. We got a request portrait of Husk, Has Been Hotel. We decided we're going to do a portrait and not a full body. Right? Is that what we want to do? This is going to be our last drawing of the night. Unless somebody comes in with some new requests. All right, so we're going to draw keep in mind, I know nothing about any of this, so y'all got to bear with me. All right, y'all ready? Amelia, Flag, Scoop, y'all ready? Josh, you still hanging out with us? Y'all ready for this? We taking requests tonight. We taking out of the box requests. All right. And let's cook. Okay. All right. Okay, all right. Let me cook for a second. Just give me a second. Let me cook. Let me cook. All right, all right. Okay, this is tough. This ain't easy. This ain't easy. This ain't easy. Okay, all right. Okay, we can get with that. We can get with that. All right, all right, all right. Okay, okay, okay. We gotta start here. We gotta start here. Can we see what's happening? Are we seeing? Do y'all see it yet? Or am I just we're still swinging wildly? It's all right. It's all right. We got time. We got time. We got time. All right. Okay. All right. All right. Are we starting to see it? Are we starting to see it? Okay. All right. All right. Maybe that. Maybe that. Huh? 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 Do we see it? Have I lost it? Do we see it? Did I lose it? Okay. Okay. All right. Okay. We're bringing it back. We're bringing it back. It's like a top hat thing happening. Is that what that is? Okay. All right. Oh, that was fun to do. Okay. All right. All right. All right. Okay. Oh, my pencil won't listen. There we go. There we go. I can't believe this is what y'all have me drawing. It looks like chaos. Because it already is chaos, probably. All right, all right. Bear with me. We got to trust the process. We got to trust the process. All right, all right, all right, all right. Okay, what do we do here? What is this? How about like this? Well, little bottle of the sauce. Okay, we hadn't got there yet. Okay, okay. All right, all right, all right. All right, trust the process, y'all. Next step up, smudging. Okay, here we go. Smudging. Smudging. Okay, all right. I think I should have put some darker darks before we went straight to smudging, but it's okay. Let's find some shadows just now. Okay. So something like that. All right, okay. Bear with me. Oh no. Dropped it. We'll never. Oh, found it. All right. Something like this. A person's got a bit of a little widow's peak thing there, and then maybe like that. Right? Tell me, y'all tell me if I'm getting closer or further away. definitely my most difficult drawing of the evening. All right, now let's get back to smudging. Oh, we should do his eyes, huh? Oh, they're in reverse. Well, that's going to be a bit confusing for everyone. His eyes are black. Nobody told me that. How are we going to pull that off? You know? All right, all right, all right, all right, all right. What do we think? Are we getting closer? Are we getting closer? Help me out here, y'all. When we do these kind of requests, sometimes Flag will give me some tips. Okay, all right. Something like that. Smudging, smudging, smudging. I also think there's something to these eyebrows that we haven't quite got there yet. But we got time. Okay, so something like that. And then they can come down like that. Something like that. And then this one can also do the same thing, except it might come a little further out. But I'm also noticing for the first time they have two little lines in their eyebrow, something like that. Okay, all right, all right. Back to smudging, back to smudging. All right, let's find the highlights. Trust in the process here, trust in the process. Oh, it also looks like maybe these teeth are kind of not white. What is white is kind of like his face. It would help if I knew who this character was. All right, let's find the highlights though. I can follow the process. I can follow the process. Okay. There's some highlights across this side. He's got like some fun little spiky kind of things over here. Maybe like a spiky little thing on his chin right here. Kind of looks like Mojo Jojo. All right, all right, all right. Okay, okay, okay. All right. What are we doing here? Now we got to get these. We got to get these eyebrows making sense, because right now they are just utter chaos. There's one. There's two. Does that make a little bit more sense? Are we getting closer? Narrow his forehead down a little bit like that. Let's bring up a little bit of a highlight here. Highlight here, maybe something here. Highlight these teeth a little bit. Something like that. Does this hat have something like when we're here? Oh, his ears. Y'all just gonna let me forget about his ears, huh? Okay, so just for funsies, just to get it all in, We got to yes, yes. Something like this. Right. This is gonna be more shadow. Even these little hearts here. Okay, so let's find our I feel like this guy could be a little darker here. Now that we get these eyes done, let's do the feather like this one is. How is this shape? What's up, Zanny? Thanks for stopping by and saying hello, my guy. This is big hackathon. I'm so tired as hell, but it's been a day's work. Nice drawing, though. Love the alcohol bottle in the bottom right. Thanks, Zanny. This is a character from Has Been Hotel. All right, we're almost there, though. I think there's just a couple more things. I want to catch all these details that I can find. So, like this eyebrow's got to have this kind of like these two black parts of this eyebrow. I think are really important. Probably. Let's kind of open that up. Something like that. So let's find those spots here too. You know, there's another one here. Something like that. And then we want to find our highest contrast areas where we want the people to look. Something like that here. His teeth, his nose, definitely in his eyes and his eyebrows, maybe in this little area here. You know, I also like some of these hearts. No, I'm gonna kind of like do less details towards the outside of the face, more contrast towards the inside of the face. Okay, so we're almost done. We're almost done. Of course, I smudged that. Let's just find some more highlights. Something like that. Okay. Just using a regular eraser. It's just in this little gadget. Makes me able to hold it like a pencil. So we're just erasing. Then we have our super eraser. Really make sure. Okay. Does this work? Does this look like our guy? You know what we could do to like top it off though, maybe? Right, don't we want to maybe like see some kind of implication of a wing maybe? What do we think? You know what else we could do just for fun? It's like maybe this bottle has a little bit of a highlight. Boom. What up, Essa? Be sure and subscribe, Essa. Husk. Yes, it looks amazing. Looks exactly like him. Does it? What do you think, Flag? Zanny, we're just about to finish up a vertical stream, and then we're gonna do a little after party hangout on Twitch and just chat and look at art and stuff. All right, y'all, this is the last drawing of the day. If you're here on the vertical stream, please give us a like, give us a subscribe, join us on the Twitch. We're gonna have a little Twitch after party, just hang out, look at art on the Discord, and talk about things. So don't forget, if you are out there making art and you're dealing with conflict, look how dirty my hands are. Life is art. Take it out on art, not yourself. See you next time. Bye, Amelia. Bye, Essa. Bye, Scoop. Come join us on Twitch. All right, y'all. Okay. Okay, y'all. So this will slow it down. I'm gonna cook dinner. We can just chat. What's been up? How are you? All right, so y'all give me 1 second. We'll be right back. I'm gonna wash my hands. Get it, buddy. All right, yeah, I'm back over here. What'd you think, Flag? I did it. I did a has-been hotel drawing. Are we proud? Did I make you proud or did I let you down? Yeah, okay, so we're just gonna get back to old style streaming here now. I'm just gonna chat, hang out. I'm gonna cook some dinner. Thank you, Flag. How you been? What's been up with you? What's new? Did you exchange information with your friend Amelia? Tonight I'm gonna cook some salmon. Whoopsie. What happened? What happened? All right, let's get some food cooking. Let me get some get some music moving for y'all. Well, I think they have the Discord and they know this. They know the community here, so they'll be back. They can find us. You kids are smart. I mean, I'm also vertical. I mean, horizontal on YouTube, so at the very least they could go find the vertical, the horizontal. I mean. Leaving it up. I think blue sky works though. All right, let's take a look at what we got. Look, but you still have so much food. not getting salmon. No. We're doing some salmon. Better get back. You're really happy and purring. You're not getting salmon. You don't get salmon, people. So tell me, Flag, how's the writing going? You have an overall story idea, or you kind of like non-connected episodes, or is it like a part of a one big story? You have like a particular goal, or are you just writing till you can't anymore? Oh, you have a rough story. I usually plan like 5 chapters specific before, but I don't remember what your answer was. Are you using any of the Blake Snyder beat sheet stuff? Currently, I only have one planned out, so I'm gonna write that one. Plan out some more tomorrow after I post chapter 39. Nice. Mashed potatoes and salmon. Look, it's bubbling. Nah, it's not some major epic or anything. Gotcha. Fun. Well, it's cool that you have something that you found that you're really enjoying. Well, what I love about it is it's going to make you a better writer. It's going to make you a better artist, and I love that. Keep going. Proud of you. Have you been doing any drawing or just writing? Oh, that's very cool. When you post your writing, you post it with the drawings. Oh, I love that. When are you going to start your stream? When are you going to start your Twitch stream or your YouTube stream? Put a book together with illustrations and words. You know, if you use your original characters instead of has-been hotel characters, you don't have fan fiction, you just have good old-fashioned fiction. Traditional sketching like pencil on paper? Oh, very cool. Interesting. Fun. You post those drawings with your writings? Yeah. Usually we get about 10 or 15 subscriptions every time we do a vertical stream, but didn't work today. Yeah, I typically link the art piece that I post on Blue Sky and the notes of each chapter. And you're posting the mechanical pencil drawings? That's cool. Yeah, Saturdays are funny. Sometimes you can get a big crowd, sometimes there's no crowd. And we had a couple reoccurring people, like wasn't nobody there, which is no new people. But Amelia, I think she's been there every stream for the past 3 streams or something like that. So she's like a regular over there. I also noticed like the kids on vertical. That's what they do. They want to hang out on vertical. They're not even interested in the horizontal stream at all. They're just like horizontal streams are for old people. Try to tell them I'm old people. Oh, it's hot. Yeah, so this is what the vertical stream after party looks like. Me eating salmon. With my man Husk. Flag, how's school? How's band? How's the girlfriend? How's your dad? Any traveling? Band would find the music pieces for this upcoming concert. I'll sup at 1. Your girlfriend is lovely. Why don't you like the music pieces? You have some friends, some cool friends in band? Oh, that's just all kind of boring. How'd the musical turn out? Still working on Feed Me Seymour, what's it called? With the big plant. Feed Me Seymour. I like 1, I play G A and B flat. It's the whole thing. Little Shop of Horrors, yeah. You play a flute, Flag, is that right? Oh, that's cool. Clarinet, sorry. I actually knew it was a clarinet, and I fucking double questioned myself and said flute because I'm stupid. A bunch of the kids that show up on the YouTube vertical stream are musicians because I draw musicians on there. Oh, goodness gracious, that was delicious. Delicious. I needed that. You writing right now? You gotta eat with the food that's in your bowl, buddy. You gotta finish what's in your bowl. I hear you. Gotcha. Well, I know you ain't doing nothing with your busybody ass. What you doing? Drawing? Cleaning? I don't even want to know. Saturday night? Where's all your family and friends at? Oh, sometimes all this charcoal give me make my nose itchy. I gotta do some editing tonight. Should do some more music streams, but what time is it? Probably not tonight. Or maybe. Dire need of editing and doing some guitar streams. Damn, I'm not on Blue Sky, or I could be 200. Did you post it in the Discord? I bet you if you posted in the Discord, somebody would follow. Did our friend Amelia didn't follow you? Surprise. Nope. Oh well. Stream for another 15 minutes, let's see. That'll be a good even 2 hours. Put in a little 2-hour stream on our Saturday. But you know, if you look at it like we streamed vertically, we streamed horizontally twice. Technically, it's like 6 hours of streaming. 5 hours. Because we're not streaming vertically right now. Oh yeah, an export, I'll do it. As soon as we get done here. Alright, Flag, I think I'm gonna get out of here early. Got a couple things I need to do, and after that bowl full of salmon, I feel like I'm not gonna be up very late. Alright, but you know the drill. Love you. I'm proud of you. Thanks for hanging out. Take it out on art. Don't take it out on yourself. Here's a schedule. A bazinga. Just so they know. Thanks for hanging out, Flag. I appreciate you popping over to the to the vertical stream and helping out over there. Making nice friends with everybody. I appreciate that. And this is what I think we're gonna do. We're gonna do half like vertical stream, and then we'll do half half our regular old Twitch stream. All right, take care. It was nice to see you. I will see you on Tuesday. If for some reason we don't do a stream, we may do a stream on Monday. If not, I'll see you Tuesday. Later, dude. Take it out on